What's up, everybody? This is Mono the Metal Monkey, and I have for you today another knife review. This is the Kabar Jarosz Folder. I've had this for quite some time, probably about 1 or 2 months, but I do not carry this much due to the size. It's a relatively big folder knife. Well, not for some, but for me, because I prefer EDCing the smaller ones. But after I got my pack, I started carrying this, but in my pack lah, not on my person. Anyways, it's a pretty awesome knife. I've got apparently there are two versions of this. One is the Tanto blade, and the other one is a drop point. And I got the drop point one because I don't know, that design is more appealing to me, and I'm starting to not fancy Tanto blades anymore, due to how there's a belly and it stops, and there's another semi belly. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, that, as opposed to drop points when it's just a straight belly all the way to the edge. I'll show you in a bit. Let's have a look at the blade deployed. I'm going to flick this open in the most unorthodox way because one, I am only doing it with one hand, and two, I am not a very good thumb flicker, so I'm gonna do it like that. Don't like it? Bite me. Anyway, here is the knife deployed. Now, I'm not sure I have I'm sure I don't have the measurements, but it looks to me like it's probably a 3.75 inch blade, which is long. And I've done some size comparisons to my other knives, and this blade is actually really, really thick. It's made from England. It's made from Oz 8 steel. It's a relatively tough blade steel, and I've not used it much to cut a lot of stuff, but I did cut some terung. You know what's terung? What's terung in English? Yeah, what's terung in English? Eggplants. Yeah, I used it to cut eggplants. And it was, it cut pretty well. So, yeah, feels nice in the hands. Very, very nice ergonomic design where I get a full grip with my 4 fingers, and my thumb rest at a very nice position on the jimping that you get on top of the blade. And a bunch of hangers here. So everything seems to just fall into place for my size hands, which isn't too small, isn't too big either, I guess. Woo! So, yep, the scales are GRN, if I'm not mistaken, glass reinforced nylon. So they're tough too. I've not used it in wet conditions, so I don't know if they would slip off, but it doesn't feel like it would. The only complaint that I would have is sometimes the scales, the edges, they kind of catch on your skin, so you could actually feel it when you're using this. So I guess after prolonged use, it's going to be a bit painful. Now, I've saw other YouTube videos that says that I should loosen up the scales and nudge everything into place. I've not tried that yet, but I might try it out. And when they say that it does not come with the tool to open this up, I found that kind of weird, because when I bought this, I actually had it in the box. So I don't understand why other people don't have it, and I do. Maybe I'm special, God knows. But yeah, drop point. The opening is smooth. I had a friend who's awesome at thumb flicking, and he opened it without an issue. So I guess me not being able to thumb flick it is a user issue, not a knife issue. But it closes up relatively smooth, even though it does not have bearings. It is on Teflon washes, and look at that. I even have to put any force in it. To give you an idea of how big this knife is. I have here my all-time favorite Charcuterie Pilar by Jesper Voxnes. And yeah, I open all my knives like that. I'll 7 it. That is how big the Kabar Jarosz folder is. But then again, this dude right here is not very big. He's tiny. And I like carrying this one around because it's very inconspicuous and concealable. So, and it's nice to hold. Oh, sorry. Not reviewing this one, reviewing this one. Right, so, yep, the Kabar Jarosz folder. I'm kind of happy with this purchase. You know, with all things considered, if I'm not desperate, I would definitely not sell this unless I come across another knife that I like better than this one and I'm desperate enough to get it, so I might. But at the moment, this guy is staying in my arsenal. Knife snarl. That was dumb. Anyway, this has been Mono the Metal Monkey on the review for the Kabar Jarosz. I apologize for not having a really nice review area because this review is very impromptu. I was just hanging out at my parents' house, got bored, and go like, you know, hey, let's review one of the knives that I had for like 2-3 months that I never actually talked about. So, yep, the Kabar Jarosz. You could get this from Outdoor Gear Malaysia in Bukit Jelutong Space U8. Just hit up the boys over there. They'll be very happy to help you. This retails at 270 ringgit Malaysia. But to me, at the moment, kind of worth every penny. Tend to pay more for knives that open up and close up and, you know, smooth like this, and, you know, not 8CR13 MOV steel. Or it's 8 lah. Quite good, right? Alright, I'll see you in another video if I can actually get some cash to buy more knives. Or toys. See ya! Signing out. Monkey out. Bye.